Welcome once again to the Ahern Video Podcast. Today we want to talk about changing the dynamics of your business. I talk to clients all the time, and I talk to prospective clients all the time, and sometimes I get referrals from law firms and accountants that say, will you please talk to my client? Their business is stale. Their systems are stale. Their processes are stale. So I say, well, tell me a little bit about the company. And what I normally find is that they're resisting change. They're resisting taking their business model and continuing to break it to make it more responsive to current market conditions, to make it more responsive to social media, to make it more responsive to growing. I've continually said in my newsletters and my podcasts that knowledge is power, but youth is the future. The way we do business today is entirely different than the way we did it last year, entirely different than the way we did it 2 years ago. Social media is a very integral part of our business platform. More importantly, as importantly as that, my director of marketing is 32 years old, 3 kids. Why? Because as the one generation goes out, the next generation may be coming in, they want to be able to have someone to identify. They want our knowledge, but not necessarily our presence. There's nothing wrong with that. If you go to my introduction, you'll see Robert Westergaard, and look at the passion he's got. He loves his job. He loves the opportunity. He finds it exciting. There's an enthusiasm in his voice. So when you come into the office, there's an energy. Have you ever gone into an office where there's no energy? Have you ever gone into an office where it's just quiet? Have you ever gone into an office where people aren't smiling? Well, think about this. Creating your business is all about creating opportunities. It's all about making people want to come to work. It's all about making sure that they get something other than just a salary. And so as you're continuing to build your business, you got to look at a couple things. If you don't have any youth in the business, and I've heard all the stories, nobody wants to work, well, that's a crock of hooey. They work differently. Does Robert work the way I would work when I was his age? Absolutely not. But it's a different environment. It's a different era. Does it get done when it has to be done? Absolutely. You look at my office manager. They're used to communicating by text message and going online to set up reservations. Do I like that? No, I like personal communication. But some people, even some of our clients, they're so busy they want to be text messaged. They want to be sent an email. They don't have time to talk on the phone. Do I like it? No. But at the same time, if they're a client and they're paying your bills, and we know who pays the bills, it's the client, you need to adapt to their environment. We do a lot of sales and marketing programs, and one of the things that I find that most salesmen don't do is they're not effective listeners. They're selling in their own pattern. They're telling people what they want to say, but they're not listening to the prospect's goals and objectives. They're not getting from the prospect what they need. In our auditing practice, we have a motto that says, stop, think, and listen. So think about what we're talking about today. You want to grow your business. You want to expand your business. You want to increase your profitability. You want to keep your people motivated. It means you got to do all kinds of different things. Change their compensation package, give them a bonus package, go into dispatch, go into operations, and go into recruiting, and change all the dynamics of what you're used to doing. In your sales and marketing program, set up accountability, set up goals and objectives, set up time frames to hit goals and objectives, and then put a carrot out there to dangle and chase. If you have a website, redesign it. It should be redesigned 18 to 24 months, and of course here I am saying that. Ours hadn't been redesigned in 4.5 years, so in 2 weeks you'll see a whole new website. Because we realize it wasn't as mobile friendly as it needs to be. 35% of our business today comes off the internet. Where I used to have 9 analysts, as of today we have 5. So the point I'm trying to make is that as you're continuing to grow the business, you got to change your model. If you want to reach people that are not accessible by telephone, you've got to change your model. If you want to grow your business, you got to change your model. If you want to motivate your people, you need to change your model. If you want to continue to be in business another 25, 30, 40 years, you need to change your model. Part of changing your model is surrounding yourself with people that are more competent than you, but also bringing youth in. Youth is the energy that all companies need to take them to the next level. I have 5 children. They range in age from 38 to 22. Not one of them has the same thought process that I do, but we're a very close family. But because I have so many children, it lets me recognize on a first-hand basis, this is the next generation. If I want to stay in business, then I have to follow the next generation. So the words I'm imparting to you is change is inevitable. Embrace change, embrace technology, change your business model, and you'll continue to prosper. Until next time, thank you for attending the podcast.